What's up everybody, we're back with another exotic weapons and catalyst video, and this one is on the Ticuu's Divination exotic combat bow, which is a solar energy weapon. So let's get into those perks. First perk is Tactile String. It's a stable half friction bowstring that slightly increases the accuracy and increases stability. Next perk is Straight Fletching. It's a modern fletching for straight pass to increase accuracy. The origin trait is Causality Arrows. Arrows fired while aiming down sights cause sacred flames to instantly detonate. Precision hits with perfectly drawn arrows increase the power of this detonation. So Sacred Flame is the intrinsic trait that we'll get to here in just a bit. Next perk is a kill tracker for PvE or PvP. Now the intrinsic trait is Sacred Flame. Hip firing this weapon fires multiple tracking projectiles. Targets marked by these projectiles explode upon death or when struck by another Sacred Flame explosion. So like I said a bit ago, this ties into that origin trait of Causality Arrows. So basically what you want to do is hit fire to mark the targets and put a Sacred Flame arrow in them, and then aim down the sight to hit that target to cause the explosion of Sacred Flames. And then this is going to tie into the exotic catalyst, because with that exotic catalyst, perfectly drawn arrows that detonate Sacred Flames increase the arrow damage. Additionally, striking targets unaffected by Sacred Flames instead refresh the Causality Arrow's duration. Now, how to obtain the Ticuu's Divination exotic combat bow. So before I get into how to obtain Ticuu's Divination in Destiny 2 today, I'm going to give you a bit of backstory about the weapon. Ticuu's Divination was added to Destiny 2 in Season 13, Season of the Chosen, which ran from February to May 2021. That was the second season of Beyond Light, which was year 4 of the game. Now, in Season 13, Ticuu's Divination was the Season Pass exotic weapon, and what that means is that it was a free exotic obtained from the Season Pass. So free-to-play players, you earned the weapon at level 35 on the Season Pass, while those who purchased the Season Pass, you got one right at level 1 on the Season Pass, and then you got a more powerful version at level 35, depending on what your power level was when you hit level 35. Now, once a season ends, that Season Pass exotic weapon gets sent to the exotic archive. So to obtain Ticuu's Divination in Destiny 2 today, you're going to come here to the Monument to Lost Lights in the Tower, which is the exotic archive, and you're going to go under the Beyond Light exotics, which was year 4 of the game, and you will find Ticuu's Divination right here. It'll cost you 1 exotic cipher, 100,000 Glimmer, 150 Legendary Shards, and 1 Ascendant Shard. Once you obtain the weapon, you're going to back out of the exotic archive and go over to Banshee 44, the gunsmith, because he's going to have a new exotic quest for you called Points Piercing Forever, and this exotic quest is how you obtain Ticuu's Divination's exotic catalyst. And this is how all of the Season Pass exotic weapons work. Once you obtain that Season Pass weapon, Banshee will then have a quest for you to obtain its catalyst. And the quests are all fairly similar. There's a little bit of differences between them, but for the most part, the first step is to defeat targets. Sometimes it might be specific targets, sometimes it might just be in general. After you complete step 1, step 2 is to calibrate data by doing the core playlist activities and also getting kills with that Season Pass exotic weapon. The calibrating data part takes a long time if it's not the current season's Season Pass weapon, because the Season Pass will give bonus progression to this step if it is the current season's Season Pass exotic weapon, but it does not apply to older Season Pass weapons, unfortunately. But once you finish step 2, you'll go to step 3, which is to return to Banshee 44, who would then give you the exotic catalyst. Now once you obtain the exotic catalyst, to upgrade the catalyst, you have to get 700 kills with Ticuu's Divination. So to recap the video, to obtain Ticuu's Divination, it is purchased from the exotic archives in the tower, and you'll find it under the Beyond Light exotics. To get its exotic catalyst, it comes from an exotic quest you pick up from Banshee 44, and that quest becomes available right after you obtain the weapon. And then to upgrade the catalyst, you have to get 700 kills with Ticuu's Divination. Thank you very much for watching. please leave a like down below. Also make sure to subscribe because I have other videos like this available, and I'll see you in one of my other ones.